Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the occasion of recognizing my YouTube channel's 3rd anniversary and to celebrate all things Porsche, I want to give you all, my viewers, a big thank you for all of the support and encouragement you've given to me for the past 3 years, 275 video uploads, and as of today, 222 custom builds. I'm truly humbled that so many people worldwide have taken an interest in my hobby work here and followed me, so I've thrown out another invitation to my audience to build a Porsche and pay it forward by giving it away. This year, 60 talented builders have taken the invitation, and these are my 3 entries to celebrate this special day. Out of my vast collection of new and used Porsches, I've selected a 956 Racer, a 935, and this is a 911 GT3 RS. 3rd anniversary, 3 cars. All you have to do is pick any Porsche casting by any maker in any scale size, customize it the way you want, and give it to someone as a gift. Easy. So settle in with a fresh hot cup of coffee and see what I do with mine, and get yourself ready for a weekend-long Porsche parade. Just click on the hashtag MLCPorsche3 to find all of the different builds uploaded across all the social media platforms. The MC Toys 956 is the oldest of these 3 by far, and you can see it's needing a total refurbishing of the body and the wheels. The 956 is sort of medium age. The smoked glass is showing some signs of scratches, but I can clean that up. The interior has some interesting details. To remove these old dog-eared original wheels, I just spread the 3 little plastic tabs open and out they come. I'll bag these and tag them and use them for a future Gaslands project or something like that. The newest of the 3 is the 911 GT3 RS. It came to me with no wheels on it, so I'll do something about that. There's a nice smoked glass. I see 3 new steering wheels coming in this video, and it's a plastic chassis with some pretty nice detail on the bottom and a beautiful grille. Too bad not more of that shows through the casting. Hey, look what I got recently on Valentine's Day from the lovely Petra. It's a 3D Porsche puzzle. I've never seen one of those before. I'll post a couple of pics when I get that all done. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and become a new subscriber to my channel. And again, be sure to check out the myriad of other video uploads and Instagram pics that'll be going up on this Porsche celebration weekend. All the paint's been stripped off, and each of the 3 castings gets equal attention with the Dremel tool and a wire brush attachment, and they're looking pretty good considering the age of a couple of these. But that's the beauty of the hobby, turning something old and worn out into a brand new looking toy. These ones all passed inspection. And there's the primer stage completed. Now, what to do with 3 cars on this special occasion? Did you know that Porsche and Coca-Cola have had a long-standing sponsorship agreement? It's true, and here's photographic evidence of that. I'm going to do 3 different Coca-Cola liveries using these pics as my guide. Wish me luck as I try to do a Classic Coke, a Coca-Cola Zero, and a Diet Coke look on these, starting with the base coat. The 956 will be the Classic Coke model, so it gets a bright red. Here's the top coat going on, and it already looks so much better than when I pulled it out of the Porsche drawer a couple minutes ago. The 935 is black for Coke Zero, and the GT3 is in white for Diet Coke. Now for the fun part of applying the decals, and look at the instant transformation from old to brand new. I love this livery and look. Perhaps it's subconscious because Coke has been my go-to drink for a long time, and I think it's just an iconic well-known look that shows off brilliantly on any kind of sports or racing car. Because of the bright red background, I've got to use a two-stage ghost white decal process, and on top of that go the colored ones. All the cars get a number 3 today for anniversary number 3. Look at that. So cool. We're off to a good start. I hope the other two turn out as nicely as this one did. Let's see. The door decals on the 935 were more challenging to put on because of the deep inset of the door along the body panel, so on the hood I ended up doing it in 3 pieces, which made for an easier and cleaner application. Did you know there's a name for that? Nike calls it a swoosh, but for Coca-Cola it's the dynamic ribbon device, and for Coke Zero it's gray on a black background. And here comes the Diet Coke. In Europe, it's called Cola Light. Also number 3. Established by Ferdinand Porsche in 1931, the German car manufacturer has now been around for more than 90 years and has remained one of the top players in the luxury car game. Here are some fun facts that you might not know about Porsche. Did you know that Ferdinand Porsche made an electric car in 1900? That was more than 100 years before the Taycan 4S came out in 2019. Originally, the Porsche 911 was named 901 in 1963, but it had to be changed because Peugeot had a trademark on the zero-digit model name. And that's why the 901 was renamed 911. And I can't imagine it being anything else now. Also, the 356, made by Ferry Porsche, the son of Ferdinand, in the year 1948, was the first car sold under the banner of the Porsche company. The prototype had a hand-hammered body and was made in Gmünd, Austria, not far from my wife's hometown. It wasn't much more than a big old barn where a museum is today, which I've enjoyed visiting. Porsche was the first car brand that sold passenger airbags as standard. In 1987, the 944 Turbo became the first car to have driver and passenger airbags as standard equipment. And Porsche has won 18 24-hour of Le Mans races, which is more than any other manufacturer in the world. In total, it has won over 24,000 car races worldwide. Now you know a little bit more about the company that we're celebrating all weekend long. Do you remember when I first showed you the 956 like this? I always thought that the wheels were undersized. Here you see they're 11 millimeters. So when I do an upgrade to some nice Samed wheels, I'm going one size up to 12 millimeters. Front and back, they're not staggered. And the reason for this is to fill those wheel wells a little bit better, like so. They're all going to be rollers. The 935 Coke Zero car, we also do away with the original Hot Wheels and put in some nice Samed real rubber lettered tires. And I use a touch of this JB Super Wheel with a built-in UV light for instant curing to affix them to the chassis and keep the axles from floating. The GT3 never had wheels when I got a hold of it, so this time I put a star pattern Samed wheels in, once again with a nice red trim to match the Coca-Cola liveries. Swiss made is the Coca-Cola bottle that I just finished, not the Samed wheels. You can visit their website and online shopping on the net, Facebook, and Instagram, and use the promo code MAPLELEAF to get a bonus gift when you make your next order from Samed Wheels. None of the castings were overly complicated in their makeup, so the reassembly goes quite quickly. Here I put the refurbished interior with a new steering wheel inside the 956. It fits with a tab in the back and a single screw in the front, and is the only one of the three that has a little bit of suspension in it because of the MC Toys design. The 935 is glistening and looking good. The windshield's been cleaned up. A couple of extra add-ons to the interior, including a NOS bottle and some detailing on the undercarriage. Looking good with a new set of wheels. And I locked that one down into place too. Make sure I still got good revolution on the tires. Yes, indeed. In the GT3 is the Diet Coke model. Also smoked glass in an upgraded interior with steering wheel and NOS bottle and red and white color coordinated seats. I don't know which one is my favorite. I think they all look so good. And here's your video proof that they all roll as well as I always tell you that they do. That's important to me. Let's have a closer look at each one of these. The 956 in the classic Coke red and white livery with Domino's Pizza and Hugo Boss and Ralph Lauren Polo sponsorships, as per the real McCoy. There you see the suspension. MC Toys might be a new model maker for some of you. But Hot Wheels is known to all of us, and the black, gray, and red Coke Zero, I think, stands out very nicely here, especially with the red trim on the new Samet wheels. There's a NOS bottle on the inside, on the passenger side. Did you notice that one is right-hand drive when it was all taken apart? And the GT3 RS with a Chick-fil-A sponsorship, as well as Hugo Boss and Yokohama too. I also put one of my Swiss Tune decals on each car. Nice colors on all of these. Coke did it right when they designed their look, and I think it transfers just beautifully onto any kind of Porsche model, as I've tried to demonstrate today. I hope you'll agree with me that all three of the Porsches got a really nice upgrade for this special 3rd anniversary project that I've just done. I'm paying it forward this year by offering all three of these as draw prizes. Every participating builder in the invitational is eligible to be a winner. Look for a recap video coming in a couple of days that'll feature still shots of all of the projects that were uploaded on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you happen to put it. I'll include your channel name and your logo. I hope you'll get some new traffic from that, and we'll help build each other's channels up, as you've helped me. Here are all three of my cars proudly displayed on a couple of vintage Coca-Cola tins. That's my real collecting passion. And each one of them also gets a custom card and blister pack for the MLC Porsche 3 Invitational. These will go out in the mail to the draw prize winners. Hewitt's Hot Wheels, Diecast Graveyard, Diecast Media Network, and Honest Diecast have all kindly agreed to offer up their customs as draw prizes. What a heavyweight lineup that is. There will also be a majorette box set of 5 Porsches in the draw. Make sure you use hashtag MLC Porsche 3 when you upload your stuff so that we can all easily find your artwork. Thank you for watching today, and especially those who participated in my YouTube channel's 3rd anniversary. I can promise you a full weekend of video watching enjoyment as you search out all of the other uploads. I'll see you next year for Porsche 4. It's coffee time.